Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night, and let's get started. So, in this video, we are going to talk about first the news itself, the impact of the news, and some things behind the scenes that we have to acknowledge. And then we are going to jump into the charts, okay? So, uh, MoonLambo, very cool guy. If you guys can show some support and just leave some likes, he's a cool guy. So he put together on Twitter some things here that Jeremy Hogan shared. So if you're not yet familiar with the news, you can check on MoonLambo or any other stream, other way, other YouTuber. Okay. So there are some things that I want to share with you guys, which is probably at this point, you guys are familiar with what happened, okay? So we're not going to talk about it. It's past news. What I want to talk about with you guys is some things that appear to not make sense, but in reality, it appears to be a trap, okay? And you guys will understand it. Excuse me. So, Chris Larson chose to support Kamala Harris, okay? And the Democrats did nothing for the crypto space in the last 4 years. On the contrary, they are being holding and not giving any clarity, messing up things. Okay, and now Gary Gensler, which was appointed by the Democrats, chose to sue to appeal on Ripple case, right? And so Kamala right now is following the pro crypto agenda. So this is mind-blowing stuff, folks. This is insane. What appears to be a full move from Chris Larson to support Kamala Harris. Now it seems to be that what Chris Larson did was the play the betrayal card. Okay, so I'm supporting you, and you are saying that you are pro crypto. And now, once again, after nothing in 4 years, you came up with a appeal that it is not going to bring anything good on the table. And now, Kamala Harris is in a very, very bad spot. Not that she wasn't before. She is all the time. She's just nonsense all over the place. Okay. And so this is the kind of thing that if we can read this in an easier way would be right, wrong, right, or wrong, right, wrong. So in the beginning, it seems that the thing doesn't make sense. For example, Chris supporting the Democrats, it doesn't make sense. But then, so think about this way: Chris Larson supporting Democrats. The Democrats did nothing, but now they are saying they are pro crypto. And now the Democrats again go after a appeal against, you know, clarity, protecting people, which is the most important thing here, is to protect investors. And Jeremy Hogan said a very, very amazing thing. And he's putting himself in a situation that he wants to become the head of enforcement on the SEC uh, department. And this is amazing. This is fantastic because that's what we should have since day one, and we still don't have. It's incredible. But we do know that in politics, first we need all the bad things, then they are going to suggest a fix to then play the thing as it should happen. So it's the again wrong, right, wrong, because in the end we always lose, we never win, right? And another very interesting thing happened, which is The head of the enforcement department on the CSE, he stepped down or quit 1 hour before the event itself or the news. So the SEC house is falling apart. And we do know a house that is torn apart can survive. This is a fact, right? So based on all this, we have one good news and one kind of bad news, which it is not just bad, it is just a delay, okay? Which is first, so let's start with the bad news, okay? The bad news is it seems at this moment, this very moment we are talking right now, that everything was moved further away after the elections. That's it, folks. Because right now, the speculation is that if Trump wins, then uh, we will have a new SEC, let's say, secretary, and then maybe they can, make a settlement or just step down, whatever. This is what is the next expectation, or let's say, the next thing to happen. And this is great, right? It appears to be a solid, a something that we can really rely on or that we can trust. Because risk-wise, talking about what the SEC did, it's insane. It is insane. So, for example, me myself, I wasn't expecting the SEC to appeal, and why? Not because I don't want to, it's because the risk is greater than the reward. So it doesn't make any sense at all from any point of view. Nothing, zero, none. So why would I expect a different outcome when it doesn't make sense? You see again, right, wrong, right, or wrong, right, wrong, doesn't matter. So things right now are really a mess. But, like I said, when we look in the charts, the macro structure didn't change it at all, nothing, zero. And this is a big clue of possible expectations for November. So it is sad and frustrating, and it's dumb as well that this thing keeps going forward, right? So when it seems to be ready, forward, right, wrong, right, wrong. Can you see this? And it is such a shame because people working at the SEC, they are not dumb, they are not stupid. On the contrary, they are quite smart, but they have restraints, and there are some things that they can do, and there are some things that they have to do. So imagine if any of us, let's say 10 people, made a council, and then let's regulate the crypto sector. We would sit, we would discuss, we would find the best solution and then bring it. So, how all of those big brains, those smart people together, they make a living from it, they work on it every day. They can't find anything, do anything in 40 years. Doesn't make any sense. It's just stupid, right? So, that's another reason why we should expect a continuation of this story, not on October, but only in November. And here is the key. I said it's kind of bad news. It is, but I strongly believe that price will be in a range again that it is in the ready uh, status. Okay, before the event itself happens again or not, because how can I put this? Let me think. So the bad news bring price down, but now the next news or the next event, it's also bullish. So price will have to catch up before it happens. because otherwise they create more buying opportunity, which it is something that we do know the market never does for a long period of time. Okay, so right now, this is a fact, not an opinion. The market itself is absorbing everything from Flare to XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything is being absorbed. And it is being absorbed because the future is bullish. It's not bearish. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a demand right now for crypto. Instead, we will have a supply. So again, right, wrong, right. Or let's say we talk about something that appears to be right, but then end up wrong. And then when we talk about something that maybe is not clear, but in reality, it is clear. So things are really twisted right now. It's quite strange. Uh, for example, another thing, we have a lot, more than a lot, of good news and bullish news all over non-stop day after day on everything, and then nothing happens. And then this event that has no impact on XRP, zero, none, bring XRP price down. Make sense? No, it doesn't. Again, wrong, right, wrong. It is insane. It is insane. And everybody knows that the SEC it is not going to appeal on this XRP security matter. Why? Here's the fact, not an opinion. Grayscale launched their XRP fund again. And they wouldn't do that if the SEC would appeal on the XRP security matter. So it's the whole thing is it's insane. It is insane. So in an insane environment, people with a health mind, it is not going to survive. So right now, to survive this crazy and weird environment, you have to be crazy and weird as well. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. That's the reality for us right now. It is just insane. So I want to share one thing with you guys here. So before we talk about XRP, I'm going to show two things for you guys. First on Bitcoin, then Ethereum, and when we jump back on XRP. So just a moment. We must go to the daily chart. Right. Did we had any change on Bitcoin? No, we didn't. This downside move, it's something that was not expected. No. Okay. And also we have a counter proof on Ethereum as well. Okay. So we do know it is not a correction. It is not a dump. It is development. The current structure development before continuation, because this is a bullish structure. So those are facts. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you, I can show you, but I will tell you what is the next key level for Bitcoin, which I expect to be an important level. I would say that would be a red level for continuation, but after what happened uh, yesterday, I'm not so sure. It is true. It is true that we may expect Bitcoin to go up, new highs, Ethereum to be in the ready status to go for new highs very, very soon. So maybe we are dealing with different time frames, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then XRP. So this would make XRP once again the underdog. You know, the very, very specific again underdog. And this time, it is not going to be only the underdog, but it is going to be something wild, insane. Again, right, wrong, right. It is going to punish people on both ways. Short-term bulls and short-term bears. Both are going to be punished. But pay attention to what I said. Short-term bulls, short-term bears. Why I'm saying this? All those people coming with stupid targets for XRP, $7, $5, $13, all of them are going to be burned. All of them. Okay? The short-term bears as well, they are not many because bears are way, way more intelligent than bulls because it doesn't take any knowledge to be a bull in a bullish market, right? Anyone can do this. But to be a bear, you need a lot of background, solid background and knowledge, okay? And it's interesting because a lot of people make fun or jokes about bears, but in reality, the bears are smarter, okay? So, uh, the key level for Bitcoin, in my opinion, right now is 58,968. Can go down a little bit, yes, but I believe it can go up right after. So it is just a short-term speculation, okay? Just from a quick analysis here. Now, we are going to take a look on Ethereum. Ethereum is giving us, at this moment that I'm recording, observing and analyzing the current development, okay? Again, short-term analysis, short-term expectations and outcome. When we look here, it appears to be not good, nothing special, right? Yes. But when we do zoom out, let me show you. We will also talk about this on Ethereum forecast itself. Okay. Whatever the way we look into it. So this line, sorry, right here, we gotta use the dashed line. Why? Because this pivot, it's set, but it's still young. So we can't fully trust on this pivot right now. I mean, we can't trust it 100%, but it is a pivot so far. So far, time frame, short term, it is something that we are going to rely on. If it changes, then we come back and then adjust our analysis. So looking at this, we do know it's a rising wedge, we do know the outcome, nothing new, but there is something in between that is very, very interesting. And I do remember this back in the day when I shared some solo analysis for Ethereum on Twitter. And back in the day, I was right. So just a second. Some people are saying, oh, Ethereum is going down to $20, $50. This is it. It's the doomsday. It's over. And it wasn't. So now, let's jump closer. And you may think what it has to do with XRP. You will understand soon. Just hold your head. Be patient. We must be patient in the markets. Okay, so this is accurate. And what those lines means? It means that we have first a macro structure that is highly, highly unlikely to break. Second, we have a in between because it's right in the middle. Also macro in development bullish continuation structure, which is looking great so far the moment that I'm recording this video. And what the structure means? What's this structure? It's a bullish, asymmetrical, and aggressive at this moment symmetrical triangle. Okay, so if we draw a line here on November post-election, it would be around here. Okay, just a little bit forward, but it's a bullish event. Okay, because one way or the other, whoever wins, the markets will keep going up because the Fed will keep cutting rates. So it is what it is. So my expectation here is that Bitcoin is close to stop and starts to go up. Ethereum is on the same boat, and XRP went up before the appeal. So let me take a look here. I have to use glasses. Age is something, folks. It's something. So almost $4.5 billion were added to XRP before the appeal. And right now, almost $4.5 billion was removed from XRP. So it's a big zero. Okay? So I don't expect a fully development to the end for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. But XRP can be close to it because remember the underdog. Right, wrong, right. So right now, and to be honest, just a second. Otherwise, I will jump into one thing and that there is other. Just hold on, because it is a lot of information, right? So all this said about Ethereum and the expectations of today. Okay, now let's jump into XRP. So I just want you guys to observe what the big guys are doing, because what the big guys are doing is what is telling us the market direction and possible time frames as well. Now let's jump into XRP. Okay, let's start from the monthly. So did we had any change here at this moment? No, no macro change, nothing, zero, nothing, absolutely nothing. It's still looking the same. It is also the first time for me in almost 7 years that I see such a consolidation like this. Okay, it's the first time, and there is a first time for everything. Okay, you guys probably remember some people doing this and saying that we had a bull break. And I said to you guys in advance, no, we hadn't. Okay, it is not ready. Otherwise, we would see a big upside move already. Okay, so this is one thing. On the monthly, weekly, and multiple days time frames, we still don't have that big volatility. It's not there. It haven't happened already, which means, and this is a fact, it is not opinion, then big one, the big one, it's going to be a upside move. This is a fact, but it is not ready right now. We had volatility yesterday, but was on the short term, and yet wasn't big. Okay, was a small move. Okay. Also, we just by looking here, we can see it was a small move. So, for example, back in the day on the lawsuit news, XRP dropped from 79 to 17, folks. It's a 62 cents drop. This was a monster drop. But we had price protection before, and this is happening a lot. You guys are familiar with it, and at this point, it's no news, right? We do know that the price protection it's something that is happening on XRP, and yeah. So all this being said, let's take a look into lower time frames because that's where the key is. No, let's go to the daily. Yes, 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 yes. So we are only going to consider what we have um, after the previous videos that I recorded, so we don't go back further, because it is going to be pointless. So let's just consider from my last move video, sorry, forward. Okay, so we were exactly right here, right? That's the continuation of the work we've been doing. Facts that we have here at this moment that I am recording. Maybe you are going to watch this in 3 days, 5 days, 1 week, or 1 month, and things are probably going to be different. Okay, so have this in mind. As of now, we had again low, higher low, marginal, higher low, but it's almost flat. Almost flat, it's always bad. Always bad. Always. And I really, really don't like it. Okay? But it's still looking good. And there is no problem here at all. None. In reality, if it happens, I don't know. Okay? I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't know if it can happen, but if it happens, it is not going to be bad. Again, right, wrong, right. It appears to be right, but it was wrong, then it wasn't wrong, it's right, it's insane. But if XRP somehow goes below previous pivot, it will be bad. Not at all. We'll still be bullish because we would still have low, higher low, higher low. Okay? But as of now, we will only consider what we have, which is a marginal higher low. Okay. So what else? This move right here, it's the one that I mentioned that add $4.5 into XRP, and so right now all of it just went away. Okay, we can see this on the XRP market cap chart, which we are going to take a look as well. So, one second. Pivots. Let's go for the body. Otherwise, both lines will be together. We will not be able to see. So let's go for the body. And to the correct pivot right here. So again, at the moment that I'm recording, there is no change at all on XRP development, on the macro bigger picture, none, zero, nothing. Okay, and if the scenario that I just explained to you happens, a breach from 50 cents, I can see. Oh, I need glasses. I have to see the doctor. So if we go down here, for example, just for the sake of this example, this pivot will lose its importance and we will have a new one. And guess what? Again, low, higher low, higher low. Still is bullish. So some people may freak out and think that this was a whatever they want to call it, a dump, you sell off, whatever, fire sale. I don't know. In reality, it is not. We just saw it on the monthly chart. Okay? And again, if if we are right on the reading on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP all together, and if the event that I told you a few minutes ago that we went down and we go up chasing the event, which is November, and prices will really go up, we are going to see another monster rejection on the monthly candle because everything right now it is just inside bar action, which means again there is no change at all at the moment that I am recording this video. So you have reasons to be concerned at this moment. And remember, guys, I'm not financial advisor. Okay, if you need one, go and hire one. I'm just sharing my opinion. So at this moment, there is a reason to be concerned, to be scared. No, there is no reason for it. Otherwise, I would be the first to come here and tell you guys that things are looking bad. You know, it is not good. I will do this. Of course, we want the truth. That's what we want. So we gotta see how it is going to be the development in this next 4 weeks plus 3 days, but for the monthly is 3 weeks and a few days, because we can see again another monthly rejection candle, and this is happening a lot. Also, we come to learn a long time ago, and we were one of the first to identify this behavior that something goes down, then prints a monster rejection like it is bullish, but in reality it is not because right after it goes down again to fill the body, the empty wick. And so by doing this, they buy time, okay, and also get a lot of people to jump in and get they then burn it. Okay, so we do know this. We are aware of this. I call it this candle control back in the day. Okay, so now let's take a look on XRP dominance. It's not dominance, but there is nothing big here on dominance as well. It's XRP market cap. XRP market cap. Okay, so now what we do, we jump into the monthly. And now what we do what we did before. Once again, and yes, XRP still is in that bullish range on the 50%. If I'm not wrong, is at the very, please excuse me folks, forgive me, on the very 50%. I said it to you guys yesterday, we had no change. And here it is, the proof of what I said. And when we look at this, exactly this. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. This is incredible. If I can see this, everybody else who is aware of fundamentals, technical or specific, they can see as well. And they do understand this on the same way that I do. So we are like let's say, we could consider ourselves a indicator of what is going to happen because things are really looking great, fantastic on XRP. Even though there is a lot of people who are so hurt, that they are always expecting for the worst. And this is the wrong, right, wrong, or right, wrong, right. It is just this, okay? And these people, they are in no condition to talk about technical fundamentals because they are biased. They are biased. And their bias is that they are going to suffer again and again and again and again. And when it happens, they will be in denial. They will believe it is going to be too short to live, that won't last long, and they don't want to end up burning again. That's when they are going to make the mistake on selling too early. So thanks. So Fox, forgive me. Fox, back in the day, Dow Jones himself said that everything is accounted in the markets, even people behavior. Because again, if I can see, others can see as well. It is no news. It is just another day. Okay? So, again, folks, XRP is still looking good. The bad news is the delay. Once again, another delay. But October. Let's talk about October. Is October looking bad? If you say for price, it is. I agree with you. But for fundamentals, we never had so many bullish news one after the other non-stop. And all those news itself showed by now being set Ripple to double digits. Because all those news are groundbreaking events that are happening right now. So again, if XRP was on the loose, alone, going for new highs, everything else would have to be as well. So it would require a lot of money across the market to follow. And for example, if you were able to print a candle right now, so let's say we would buy $10 million worth of XRP using a 15 minutes candle, you would probably able to print a small candle. Okay, how I know this? Because I was able to print some candles back in 2017, so I know what is like a little. Okay, so uh, what would happen right away? You would see that candle going up, and right after it would go straight down to the point you made your purchase. Why? Because that is the market guidance or the index value. Okay, so for example, Flare made a nice move a few days ago and again yesterday, but right after went down. And why? Because the market is not ready yet. So nobody has to sell to push price down. It can be an adjustment on the index itself, which can happen based on, let's say, a event or a news, or the exchange itself, the leading exchange that leads the index, or multiple exchanges that are top exchanges that make the index. If they make a move, the index will go down. Okay, so maybe things changed today, but back in the day when I started, I was following this day after day, observing the leading exchange back in the day wasn't anymore Bitfinex and was Bitomb. It's Bitomb in South Korea. So I was watching these things very closely, you know. Sometimes you will just see orders going down and down and down, and the buying orders decreasing their range to buy, you know. So it was kind of an adjustment. But again, I'm not an expert on order books, on exchanges. This is not my field. I'm just sharing the experience that I had. Okay. So with all these things said, the sad news is that probably this month we are going to see, probably, this is my opinion, not a fact. We are going to see another bullish candle, let's say a hammer, but it is not going to tell anything again because the movement, the event that we want right now, the most important is the new second administration. First, the US president, the second administration, and then if they are going to just leave behind this appeal or whatever is going to be. Okay, so guys, this is it for now. That's all that I had to share at this moment. And yeah, so everything that we can do right now is to watch, wait, and observe. It is going to be a lot of rumors and probably fear. But again, the fact is that things are looking good. There's no change at all. Okay. So, guys, thanks again. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the best wishes. The kind messages you guys are fantastic. Please don't forget, smash the like button, share with your friends, share with your neighbor, the cat, the dog, the bird, everybody, because otherwise this channel won't be able to keep moving forward because, we have very little subscribers, followers, little action, and all those things contribute to make this channel bigger. Okay, so please help me and let's keep doing our work, right? So thanks again, and I will see you guys soon. See ya.